What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined by my dad, Sean, and today at Reactions to the Classics, we're going to be reacting to Blue Oyster Cult, and they're going to be featured in a song battle that our longtime friend and patron of the channel, Seals, brought our way today. I'm looking forward to it. As you can see at the bottom, we have Cities on Flame with Rock and Roll. Great name. Versus Don't Fear the Reaper, the only BOC song I really know is that one right there. So looking forward to this. Blue Oyster Cult, not only a great band name, but they got some acclaim as well here, Dad.
They do. They're an American rock band formed in New York in 1967. They sold 25 million records worldwide, including 7 million in the U.S. Their fusion of hard rock and psychedelia with occult, fantastical, and often tongue-in-cheek lyrics had a major influence on heavy metal music. Though they have experienced limited and frequent commercial success, the band has developed a cult following, and their most popular songs remain classic rock radio staples. Growing up, I'd heard of them, but I never heard a song of theirs. I didn't know anything about them. But the name is unique, and if you're going to have a rock band name, have it unique. But we're going to start out with Cities on Flame with Rock and Roll, from the album the same name in 1972.
Yeah, this was the debut single. Despite not charting, it has become a staple at concert and is regarded as one of their most famous sons. Maybe we'll know it whenever we hear it. Its demo is credited with getting the band signed with Columbia. Lead vocals were performed by their drummer, actually, Albert Bouchard. The lyrics of the song describe the devastation of a nuclear war with metaphors likening the destruction to rock and roll music. It was brought to further prominence when it was featured on Guitar Hero 3. Legends of Rock. Well, I did have that game.
I know. I was going to say, I come across so many things that were featured in those video games.
It was also on the That 70s Show soundtrack as well.
Albert said it was originally titled Siren Sing-Along. It was inspired by Black Sabbath's The Wizard, MC5's Motor City is Burning, and King Crimson's 21st Century.
A diverse...
Schizoid, man. You might know the Sabbath as you ran through their entire
yeah, I know that, and the King Crimson track. So interesting, man, interesting. So as always, we're going to have the lyrics pulled up, just going to sit back, enjoy the song, give our thoughts after, and then the Reaper will be on deck.
Let's do it.
I can already hear a little Sabbath influence.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was thinking.
Rock and roll. Gardens of nocturne, forbidden delights, reigns of steel, and it's alright. Cities on flame with rock and roll. Marshall rock and roll.
You like the heavy riff too, based on the subject matter.
Yeah.
Right? The impending doom that's about to rain down. dad. Cities on Flame with Rock and Roll. What you think of this one?
Thought it was pretty darn good, man. I think the highlight obviously is the guitar playing, the drumming, and the working between each other. I mean, obviously Albert, the drummer, singing it, so his drumming and his drum fills are fantastic. But the guitar work on the first solo and then on the outro were just absolutely phenomenal. But definitely sounded Sabbath, but you know that more than I would because you know the Sabbath more than I do. What do you think?
No, man, that and I mentioned it a little in the song, like that impending doom. Definitely, that riff felt inspired a bit by Tony Iommi of Black Sabbath. But I was looking here, the great Buck Dharma, his nickname of Donald Roser of he's the lead guitarist and will also be on lead vocals on our next track here. But yeah, I thought he absolutely crushed it on the axe right there, and they did a good job that building that almost atmosphere of apocalypse and doom
coming, man, here it comes
coming in. I thought Albert today, I don't know how often he took the lead vocals, but
I was wondering that.
you know, the drummer not very often gets that, so whenever they
difficult thing to do,
you know, gotta step up to the plate, so to speak. And yeah, I thought Albert did that quite well, and I like the call outs to Marshall and Fender as well, you know, just kind of leaning into the guitar and rock and roll metaphor. So I thought that was a really good track right there by BOC. And now we're gonna go to their most famous tune, the tune I know, Don't Fear the Reaper, which came off of their Agents of Fortune record in 1976, so a little after the track we just heard.
Yeah, it's written and sung, you said it, by Donald Roser, otherwise known as Buck Dharma. What a name, man. Deals with eternal love and the inevitability of death. Dharma wrote the song while picturing an early death for himself. Those are those things you like to do late at night when you're writing a song. Releases an edited single, omitting the slow building interlude in the original, which we always go with the original, so we're going with the original. The song is their highest chart success, 12 in the US, 16 in the UK, 7 in Canada. Rolling Stone named it their Song of the Year for 1976, been in several top songs of all times. What did Buck say about this?
He said, quote, "I felt that I had just achieved some kind of resonance with the psychology of people when I came up with that. I was actually kind of appalled when I first realized that some people were seeing it as an advertisement for suicide or something that was not my intention at all. It is like not to be afraid of death as opposed to actively bring it about. It's basically a love song where the love transcends the actual physical existence of the partners."
Yeah, it features prominent use of the cowbell percussion instrument, of course. Overdubbed on the original recording, bassist Joe Bouchard remembered the producer requesting his brother drummer Albert play the cowbell. Albert thought he was crazy, but he put all this tape around a cowbell and played it. It really pulled the track together. However, producer David Lucas says that he played it, while band member Eric Bloom claims that he was the one to play. I just put that in because it always makes me laugh, man. No, wait a minute, it was me. This led to the famous SNL skit, More Cowbell, in 2000, Will Ferrell and Christopher Walken, and the great Stephen King cited the song as the inspiration for the novel The Stand, and its lyrics are quoted at the beginning of the novel, and that has become a miniseries and 2 different TV series. Okay. So that's been a lot of money for Stephen. I wonder if he threw any of it to BOC.
One of those, you know, the second it comes on, too, man.
Yeah.
Iconic intro. Hit that cowbell, baby.
All our times have come here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. We can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't feel the reaper. Baby, take my hand, don't feel the reaper. We'll be able to fly.
Reaper's gearing up.
There
He's coming, baby.
Watch out.
Love of two is one. Here put down their gun. Came the last night of sadness, and it was clear she couldn't go on. The door was open and the wind appeared. The candles blew and then disappeared. The curtains flew and then he appeared. Don't be afraid. Come on, baby. She had no fear. And she ran to him. They looked backward and said goodbye. She had taken his hand. Come on, baby.
All right, The Reaper, or Don't Fear the Reaper as we know it, Trey. And I've only ever heard this song a few times, but it's just fantastic in the build on it. It never gets as fast as you think it would from the lyrical content and from the title.
No, definitely. I think that's a good point. And yeah, everything about this song is just great. I
Yeah,
really
it
do.
is.
I mean, it is. I'd go so far to say it is one of the best songs of the '70s, man, because everything's on point here. From the vocals, where Buck's not maybe delivering as harsh of vocals as you would expect.
No, because like this could be something like you would think Sabbath would sing when you saw the title, in that Aussie just bringing.
But I think that when you really dive into the lyrics, there is a softness and a sweetness to it of not fearing death, because hey, it will come to us all, right? And so from those opening guitar notes that just sound really easy on the ears, to that cowbell that we all know and love coming in subtly, and then I really enjoy the chorus as well, Dad, where we have the call and response on the chorus there, where we got the backing vocals that are sung in harmony really well.
Also, not a touch you would expect.
No, yeah, we can be like they are. Come on, baby, and that comes into play at the very end where. She's ready, because midway through the song, Dad, we kind of get the most eerie, I guess, part of the song where that guitar really ramps up a bit, and I think that almost cues that the Reaper's coming, the segue is here, right? And at the end he's coming, and he notes she ran to him. They looked backwards and said goodbye, right? She had become like they are. She had taken his hand, and at the end of the day, she didn't fear the Reaper.
She did not, man, and neither should any of us. So that's going to bring us to our favorite track. I don't think it's probably going to be anything that's drama filled. I mean, it's Don't Fear the Reaper for me.
Same here.
Yeah,
Same here.
I mean, it's just a great song. It's not that that Cities on Flame with Rock and Roll was bad. It's a good song, right? But Don't Fear the Reaper's just fantastic.
No, man, I want to shout out Seals for bringing this.
Sure.
Most songs you're going to put against Don't Fear the Reaper aren't going to get the dub. But I did enjoy the Cities on Flame with Rock and Roll, and definitely a group I need to personally dive into a little bit more myself. But let us know your winner and your thoughts on BOC down in the comment section below. And if you liked what you saw here, be sure to give that big thumbs up. There'll also be a video and a link to our Patreon if you'd like to have us do a reaction or support the channel in any way that you can check out there. But until next time, y'all, thanks for watching, happy listening, and we will see you.